They told me boys don't cry or play with Barbies. So my whole life I've tried my hardest to be the man that they wanted me to be.
To heal with you too, the celestial fall. Not safe for work, just uday casually talking about sex. Nothing explicit. Chapter 17. Questions and Answers. Let's get straight to the point, shall we? Yes. The truth and only the truth, alright? Of course, but can you please start small? I get overwhelmed easily. Okay, I will. Now, what happened that made you angry? Kay said that he'd say no more lies. I mean, he didn't say that, just indirectly agreed to it. Then the moms and him talked last night while I was upstairs. I didn't mean to overhear. I was just thirsty and didn't know they were in the kitchen. I was angry at what Kay said. He said I'd never know. And an hour before that, he agreed to no more lies. It's not lying if I don't know about it. Shoya gulped in a breath as his voice started to waver and pinpricks in his eyes made themselves known. That's what made me mad. It's like he's pushing me away, which is not cool. Okay, you were angry at him, and that's okay. I'd be angry too. So why raise your voice? He said it was none of my business. I didn't even ask. I didn't ask what he never told me about. Just asked why he'd go to such lengths so I'd never know. It's stupid and dumb. He can say it's complicated or he'll share once he's comfortable. But no, once the word about the person he likes, he's either blowing up or going moody to change the subject. And why is the guy who he likes important to you? Don't friends tell each other who they like? Do you think you guys are still friends? I don't know, it's stupid! Shoya threw his eyes for a roll while clicking his tongue. Bummer. In my manga, my characters of you guys are already dating. Shoyo, manners. Tenma, what did I say about asking them first? Chill, Aki. It's just two main characters being friends after their boyfriends cheat on them together and they develop feelings. Not happening. Kay likes someone still. Tenchan, our drinks? Oh, here. Tenma placed a plastic of drinks on the coffee table then sat next to Akiteru. Just to break the tension, my characters made up easy. You want to know how? Yes. They had make-up sex. Angry make-up sex. Tenma! Shoya just blinked, opened and closed his mouth a few times before wincing. Sorry. Shoya, you okay? Anything that's uncomfortable? Tenma can go away if you want. I'm fine, Akini. Talking about sex doesn't really... Shoya's face grew red as he was reminded of that time in the inn where he jumped Kay. Kay's lips were so soft, and if they had gone further... Stop! What are you thinking about? He's your friend! Ara, something jogged your memory, Sho-chan? Maybe that time in the inn, perhaps. Why? Did you two hear? Their mouths shut closed and their eyes averted. It made Shoya roll his eyes. So you did! Wow, loving the privacy here. Akiteru-san, you sure TsukiHina didn't put a listening device on me too? Okay, let's go back to answering questions and being honest, shall we? Shoya sighed but nodded. He just let it go. There was everything wrong about the TsukiHinas knowing what happened that night. He'd have to tell his mom off, but that's for when he was angry again. Getting angry was tiring for Shoya. It just wasn't his thing. Alright, let's go back to the questions. Akini? Oh, okay. So, you said something about friends telling each other who they like? Yes, that! Me and Kay weren't original friends and touch seemed to calm us down. Add up that our ex-boyfriends were hooking up behind our backs. Then you get a relationship built in desperation to touch and be touched. Shoya paused to remember all the things they went through together. We're not friends, just two strangers who depend on one another to have a sense of security. It's stupid. Do you want to be friends with him? Yes, he's amazing, just mean to strangers. I don't think you guys are strangers because you said Kei's mean to strangers. And yet, he cares a lot for you. Shoyo blinked up at Tenma, then huffed a small laugh and pulled his legs up to hug his knees. Tenma got up from Akiteru's side and patted his head. Don't think too much about it. It's better to just jump first. And if you get hurt, then alright, that's fine. Although I'm pretty sure the Tsukihina family would kill Kei for unfriending you. Not true. Right. But don't think about it a lot, okay? Shoyo gave a small nod, then Tenma stretched with a yawn. Better go to sleep now.
Oh, rest well.
Good night, Sunshine. Night, you two. And then they were back to two.
So that line you said at the end of the fight, you wish you never reached out to him?
It's stupid. Just slipped out because he was treating me like a child. Okay, again, understandable, but it's something all Tsukishima men share. Huh? Akiteru took a sip of his drink and waited until Shoyo finished drinking his. We tend to baby people who are small and extremely close to us. Example, Tenma. I bathe him sometimes when he's tired, spoon feed him, clothe him, etc., etc. So Kei doing that to you is... Oh, so if it wasn't me, he'd still act like how he is now. Maybe. Maybe not. After all, Tenchan is my lover, isn't he? Right. Kei. I saw him at the restaurant. He doesn't care, does he? Not that I mind, I'm just a burden to him after all, so he seemed happier without me. And you went to your friends too, so you guys fought and went out with friends the next day. What's wrong with that? Akiteru smiled at Shoyo as the redhead hung his head in shame and guilt.
Shoyo was the one at fault, and yet he expected Kei to stay at home sulking while he went to his friends.
Nothing. It's dumb and stupid to expect he was, I don't know, sulking? I mean, I was, slept the day away too, yet... Never mind, it's stupid. I see. I get it now. Get what? Akiteru stood up and ruffled Shoyo's hair. The shorter put his knees down and looked up confused. Nothing to worry about, Shochan. But Mom and Auntie said you'd have to worry about your grades, and Ototo was your tutor, so you better apologize soon. Shit, Finals were right around the corner. Well, not really, but 2 weeks feels right around the corner. And Shoyo had to go and fight with Kei, his grades' literal savior.
Nothing a little apologizing and strawberry shortcake can't fix.
That's not enough, Akini. I really messed up this time. But Ototo would still tutor you, wouldn't want you to repeat a grade. He'll just pretend I'm not there. But he wouldn't, right, Ototo? Shoyo's eyes widened as Akiteru picked up his phone from the coffee table and faced it to him. The screen flashes the in-call format, K with a heart, on the top and call duration 30 minutes. Just don't expect anything else. Kei was listening in the entire time. Akini, privacy! Shoyo chased Akiteru down, Tenma having to wake up and scold the both of them. He decidedly threw them outside and Shoyo pouted all the way home. So much for privacy. He can never trust his listening in one with a Tsukishima. To be continued.